KilnDirect is a materials recovery facility headquartered along the I-95 corridor in Sumter, South Carolina. Experts from KilnDirect and its sister company, Sumter Transport, have been doing alternate fuels research, production, and distribution for over 40 years. In these 4 decades, they have been dedicated to rescuing our environment while seeking real solutions to our dependence on foreign energy. For decades, U.S. presidents have recognized the importance of energy independence and expressed their commitment to solving the energy problem. Through the last few decades, we have reached within our nation's borders for a solution to our energy problems in an attempt to heal our addiction to foreign oil. Our solution was coal. In 1978, the majority of our electricity came from burning petroleum. But by 2008, the petroleum contribution to our nation's electrical power was reduced to below 2%. Coal became king. However, facts about coal cannot be overlooked. Coal emits 29% more CO2 than the petroleum it replaced. From 1996 to 2006, energy-related CO2 emissions grew by 16.4% and now account for more than 80% of U.S. greenhouse gas emissions. In addition to the increase in greenhouse gases, the price of coal rose 38% in the 4 years between 2003 and 2007. Is coal really the solution? Our leaders are fully aware of the problems with coal and are ready for a new direction. U.S. Congressman James E. Clyburn captured it best when he said, "America's energy policy can either be reactive and arcane, or it can be proactive and visionary." We at KilnDirect are taking action. KilnDirect has begun a pilot program designed to convert manufactured byproducts into a usable fuel we call KD1 to replace coal and fossil fuels for industry and power companies, reduce greenhouse gases, reduce landfill requirements, create real savings on energy, and create real jobs. Our fuel has been tested, our customers have been identified and are ready for delivery, and we are ready for mass production now. KD1 fuel does it all and more. It has a similar energy output to coal, reduced CO2 emissions by more than 14%, and is 45% cheaper than coal and much less expensive than any previously produced alternative. In addition, it is available in almost unlimited abundance, is made in the USA, and is ready for use right now. Our fuel will create real savings and real jobs for Sumter County and for America in the near future. It will help to clean up our land and air with every ton and will reduce the need for deforestation, reduce the demand to turn mountains into wastelands, and its production process can be duplicated in every county and every state. KD1 engineered fuel is a very select blend of non-hazardous byproduct material collected from numerous sources prior to reaching landfills. These materials include bio-friendly carpet and fabrics, select wood debris, paper and cardboard, as well as other byproduct fiber. Because the ingredients are hand-picked for their environmental impact, current and future EPA emission reduction requirements are easily exceeded. Before any material becomes a KD1 ingredient, samples are sent to our 48-acre materials recovery facility and must pass a comprehensive evaluation process. Samples that pass the initial screening are then chemically tested in our laboratory for material content, further evaluated by their specific environmental impact, and incinerated to determine their exact BTU value. Materials that pass all phases of testing are considered eligible for the KD1 formula and are delivered in bulk to our 48-acre facility by truck and rail. Approved materials are then shredded, blended, and mixed with other selected ingredients to ensure that the highest air quality standards are maintained while maximizing the BTU value. The new fuel is then loaded onto trucks and rail cars and transported to power companies and industrial customers for use as a cleaner and much less expensive replacement for coal. The KD1 pilot program will turn 16 truckloads of industrial debris that was destined for landfills into 400 tons of fuel every day. The material converted to KD1 fuel would have covered 3.7 acres of land with a foot of debris daily. Instead, it is converted into a cleaner, cheaper alternative to coal. Not only will KD1 reduce our landfill requirements, it will provide a significant improvement in air quality. Our tests show that KD1 fuel used as an alternative to coal will reduce CO2 emissions by more than 14%. At our target production rate of 400 tons per day, that equates to a reduction of more than 90 million pounds of CO2 per year. Not only is KD1 good for our air and our land, its largest impact will be felt in the pocketbook. Per unit of energy, KD1 is 45% cheaper than coal and 39% cheaper than wood. The economic benefit of KD1 extends well beyond the $3.5 million in savings enjoyed by the customer. We plan to hire 50 additional employees in full-time positions with a wide range of skills from chemists to material loaders. In addition, 35 full-time equivalent jobs will be sustained at KilnDirect and Sumter Transport alone. Since the average salary of KilnDirect and Sumter Transport employees is 62% higher than the county average, topping $50,000 per year, these new jobs will bring in an additional $2.5 million of new money into the local economy annually. We also expect more than 75 indirect jobs to be created through our contractors and suppliers as well. The total economic impact of the KD1 pilot program from increased production, customer fuel savings, and job creation will exceed $9 million per year. KilnDirect has chosen to act. We have moved our KD1 pilot program well beyond shovel-ready. KilnDirect has already begun producing and testing KD1 fuel. An independent consulting group has been retained to begin South Carolina DHEC-approved emissions verification tests. Suppliers of KD1 ingredients have been identified. Customers of KD1 fuel have been selected. The KD1 pilot program can easily be duplicated and expanded. Ingredients for KD1 are in abundance throughout the United States and will not run out, and will improve the environment with every truckload. KD1 fuel can be tailored to the specific energy needs of our customers while exceeding air quality standards. The bottom line is, KD1 is a real, economically viable alternative fuel that won't require government subsidies, will improve the quality of our air and land, and stimulate our economy through fuel savings and job creation, and significantly reduce our dependence on fossil fuels. KilnDirect is investing over $10 million of its own money and resources into the KD1 pilot project, and is requesting an equal cost share grant. These funds will allow KilnDirect to procure the required manpower and equipment to produce KD1 fuel at a rate of 400 tons per day. KilnDirect can reach a target production rate of 400 tons per day within 12 months of funding. Production of KD1 will be a self-sustainable program that is anticipated to prosper and grow without further financial assistance. Once the fuel has proven its value, we anticipate it will become the fuel of choice for South Carolina industry and power companies. We at KilnDirect envision an energy-independent nation where challenges are met with real solutions. We envision a nation with a cleaner environment and a robust economy leading the world by example. To make our vision a reality, KilnDirect is ready to act now.